The Roman Catholic Church, through lobbying of Axis officials, provision of false documents, and hiding of people in monasteries, convents, schools, among families, and the institutions of the Vatican itself, saved hundreds of thousands of Jews from being murdered by the Nazis during the Holocaust. The Israeli diplomat and historian Pinchas Lapide estimated the figure at between 700,000 to 860,000, although the figure is contested. The Catholic Church itself faced persecution in Hitler's Germany, and institutional German Catholic resistance to Nazism centered largely on defending the Church's own rights and institutions. Broader resistance tended to be fragmented and led by individual effort in Germany, but in every country under German occupation, priests played a major part in rescuing Jews. Aiding Jews met with severe penalty and many rescuers and would-be rescuers were killed, as with Saint Maximilian Kolbe, Giuseppe Girardi, and Bernard Lichtenberg, who were sent to the concentration camps. In the prelude to the Holocaust, Popes Pius XI and Pius XII preached against racism and war in encyclicals such as Mit Bren Ender Zarga, 1937, and Summi Pontificatus, 1939. Pius XI condemned Kristallnacht and rejected the Nazi claim of racial superiority, saying instead there was only a single human race. His successor Pius XII employed diplomacy to aid the Jews, and directed his church to provide discreet aid. While the overall caution of his approach has been criticized by some, his 1942 Christmas radio address denounced the murder of hundreds of thousands of innocent people on the basis of nationality or race, and he intervened to attempt to block Nazi deportations of Jews in various countries. When the Nazis came for Italy's Jews, some 4,715 of the 5,715 Jews of Rome found shelter in 150 church institutions, 477 in the Vatican itself, and he opened his Castel Gandolfo residence, which took in thousands. Catholic bishops in Germany sometimes spoke out on human rights issues, but protests against anti-Jewish policies tended to be by way of private lobbying of government ministers. After Pius XII's 1943 Mystici Corporis Christi encyclical, which condemned the killing of the disabled amid the ongoing Nazi euthanasia program, a joint declaration from the German bishops denounced the killing of innocent and defenseless mentally handicapped, incurably infirm and fatally wounded, innocent hostages, and disarmed prisoners of war and criminal offenders, people of a foreign race or descent. Resistor priests active in rescuing Jews include the martyrs Bernard Lichtenberg and Alfred Delp, and laywomen Gertrude Luckner and Marguerite Sommer used Catholic agencies to aid German Jews, under the protection of bishops such as Konrad von Preysing. In Italy, the popes lobbied Mussolini against anti-Semitic policies, while Vatican diplomats, among them Giuseppe Berzio in Slovakia, Filippo Bernardini in Switzerland and Angelo Roncalli in Turkey, rescued thousands. The nuncio to Budapest, Angelo Rada, and Bucharest, Andrea Casiolo, have been recognized by Yad Vashem. From his Vatican office, Monsignor Hugh O'Flaherty operated an escape operation for Jews and Allied escapees. Priests and nuns of orders like the Jesuits, Franciscans, and Benedictines hid children in monasteries, convents and schools. In Poland, the unique Zagata organization also rescued thousands, and Mother Matilda Getter's Franciscan sisters sheltered hundreds of Jewish children who escaped the Warsaw Ghetto. In France, Belgium, and Italy, Catholic underground networks were particularly active and saved thousands of Jews, particularly in northern Italy where groups like the Assisi Network were active, and in southern France.